To all the speakers on the dais, invite CA Devan Patra, Treasurer EIRCISI, to offer a hearty vote of thanks to the August gathering and the learned speakers and our guest and our president.
This has been a wonderful session where there has been deliberations where some of which were on a serious note and some in a lighter note. So when I offer this vote of thanks, let me first thank the ladies, because ladies first. So I thank Madam Dhankarji, without, I think, whose contributions in the family, sir would not have been able to contribute to the society. And similarly, Madam Kiran Gupta ji, without whose efforts our president would not have been able to serve ICAI in the manner he has been doing. I also thank both of them for being here physically during this COVID period and attending this 45th regional conference. Even in the delegates, I find so many, our past leaders, the leaders from the study circles, study chapters, branches. If you were not here, we could not have made this program a success, because we had a fear in mind if delegates will come or not. But yes, a regional conference without delegates cannot be thought of. And for the first time, I think, a program is being organized in India in both hybrid mode, physical and virtual. So I must also thank all the delegates who were, almost 2,000 delegates are there who are witnessing this program virtually. So I also thank them for participating, and I also thank the Minister of State, Finance and Corporate Affairs, Sri Anurag Ji Thakur, who has also joined us virtually. I thank the Central Council members, CA Ranjit Ji Agarwal, CA Dr. Debashish Mitro, CA Sushil Goel, our chairman, for having the vision of organizing this program in this manner. The immediate past chairman, CA Sumit Binani, vice chairman, CA Sunil Sahu, Ravi Patwa, CA Ravi Patwa, who joined virtually from Silchar, since he is not keeping well. Regional Council members, CA Hariramji Agarwal, who had been the MC of this session, and he said that every good thing has to come to an end. And the morning shows the day. So when we had a good start, I think the next 2 days would be wonderful and you all would enjoy this program. From the deliberations that we have heard, one thing is very clear, that it is chartered accountants who can make a change, who can help in the change that is desired in the economy. Governors have said that investments will come in only when investors get faith, and that they can get only from chartered accountants. And I think this is relevant for Bengal and India. So it's a duty of the 390,000 chartered accountants who are already catering to the industries, and they are the bloodline of the economy and helping in the economic growth. Our profession has been discussed in 3 parts. One, having established in 1949, how it has grown and seen today's day, and what has been done now, especially in this COVID period, in the last 1 year, where ICAI has taken so many measures, a thought process where we are thinking of making a change in the rural sector, helping the MSME sector, helping the chartered accountants by bringing in the We Care scheme, so that the seniors who have been serving as chartered accountants for over 50 years can get a help if needed. The third part, that is the future of the profession, what we can do. And yes, from the deliberations, it is very clear that there is a major role that we have to play. Even our chairman said, Nitesh ji, that audit of public expenditure should be in a dual mode. And apart from CAG, there is a huge role that we chartered accountants can play. I think if chartered accountants are given an opportunity, they can bring in enormous efficiency in public fund management. So with these friends, we have come to the end of this thunderous inaugural session, and I wish you all grand success, and I also wish that this program is a grand success with your participation in the coming 2 days. Thank you so much, and I thank all the delegates and all the dignitaries on the dais once again. Thank you so much.